What's up, y'all? We're back. It's another trade recap video, and let's just get straight into it. Like, this is from last week. So this is the first trade I took on Monday. For some reason, like, I was not really that confident in it, but I still was. Like, okay, there's a zone up here and a zone up here, which made me kind of iffy about it. But like, it's a 15 and 5 minute zone, and then you still got two setups above it. Even this one up here, but it's just like, I don't know, should I take it? I was just like, yeah, bro, like, might as well take my chances with it. And I ended up taking 2 L's on it. And let's just look. So like, with that stop loss rule that I've been doing, I had like a real realization after I did some back testing a little bit. Shout out the dude in the comments from last video, bro, because I probably would not have looked at it that way, but I had got out right here first, and then I waited for a re-entry. Keep in mind, at first, bro, I wasn't even confident in this setup to begin with. Yeah, I was gonna target like down here, and yeah, I ended up getting it again, and it just faked out, went all the way up. But this could have just been 1 L, because let's just say that I get in normally and my stop loss is all the way up here, like, just if the zone is invalidated, and I'm not trying to get out early, none of that, because if I already know that this strategy wins more than it loses, like, I might as well let the probabilities play out, huh? Like, let me know what y'all think about that. So yeah, it just would have been 1 L, and I could have just, been like, all right, live to trade another day, so yeah, that was that. And then same thing with this trade, honestly. Like, if I had used if I had implemented what this dude said in the comments, I probably would have had a way better week. So yeah, I'm starting the week 0-2. Like, that is irritating. That's irritating for real. But I just kept it pushing. And this was also a 5 and 15 minute setup. But I didn't want to take it at first, but I loved this reaction. I love the reaction. So I did see, like, it kind of looked like a double top getting into the zone, and then we're breaking structure in New York session. So I'm like, I don't know. Those are really two big things. Like, a double top is huge, and then structure is very important. So I know, like, New York likes to do reversals, and you just see the London session was going up. So I was kind of just like, I'm not going to get in. But then I ended up getting in. And that was a mistake on my end. Same with this one. Like, I wasn't confident in it, and like, I just need to get in trades where I'm like confident from the jump, bro. You know what I mean? And that's how I was like the past couple weeks. And I realized, like, when you make a mistake, you can easily get into a cycle of making mistakes. So that's kind of what I did here. And yeah, this one I ended up getting out early, and like, I already said, like, yeah, I wasn't confident in it. So I did get out like right here, or I don't think I got out right there. But yeah, I ended up getting out early, and I just took the full L. But if I did what the guy in the comments said, just put the stop loss at the bottom of the zone, still go for that 1-to-1, let's just see what would have happened. Boom, a dub. A dub would have happened. That's what would have happened. And that's 29.9 pips. That's a lot, but it's NAS at the same time. And this was like a 17 pip zone. So it really does depend on how big the zone is for me. Like, if I want to make my stop loss like this, like, I was looking at my trades and I'm like, okay, let's just say this wick right here. We're going to go a little off topic here, but let's just say this wick was like below, like down there. I would have had my stop loss right there, because like, it's already like more than halfway inside of the zone, and the zone's already kind of big. It's fairly big, but let's just say the zone was like this big, like this whole candle was the zone, bro. My stop loss is wherever like the break of candle is. So like, say the break of candle is like right here or something. Like, well, it's down here, but like, the stop loss is not gonna be all the way at the top of the zone. That's 67 pips. Like, I'll put it right here like normal, So yeah, that's what I realized. I I could have won on this one. I could have been 1-1 for the week instead of 0-3. So that's already like a big deal. Like, it's crazy. And then even with this trade, man, actually real big shout out to this guy, man. Like, I wish I had remembered his name. Like, I'm gonna have to go back, like put his name in the comments for real. But this was also a very good trade. Like, this was a trade that I was confident in, because if you see up here, we have a 1 hour zone that we are going off of. And okay, now we just created a 5-minute zone from dropping from that 1 hour zone. Like, this is textbook, bro. You know, we got a nice little break of structure. Like, we broke this down here. So we're going back up, and I'm like, all right, bet. So I think it's about to win like that, honestly. And I see how it closes, and I'm like, all right, if it goes above here, I'm closing. I'm taking my loss early. And it does it, and then it goes back down. Like, dang, man. So let's just say I put my stop loss up here. I just could have went for the 1-to-1 again, right? I would have took the dub. You know, it's like you either let it win or you let it lose. And that's what I'm actually going to start doing, man, because, you know, I thought the stop loss rule was a great idea. And like in hindsight, like it seemed like it was, in retrospect, whatever. But I realized that I looked back at like all the solid setups that I took, and like I realized that when I use that stop loss rule, I'm re-entering a lot. So I'm like 7-6 when I re-enter, or I'm 7-6 with like the stop loss rule. But I realized if I was just to let it lose and not even like use this stop loss, like just have a regular stop loss, I'm 8-3. Because there was a certain trade that like I just ended up actually winning on. I think it was this one. Like, it's now a dub instead of an L. And then I realized some of those re-entries, they would go away. So like if I had my stop loss up here, my record will actually be 8-1. So let me know if y'all want to make a video on that. Like, if you want me to make a video on that. I know it's not enough data, but I should probably like look into that more. I'm going to. But I just looked at it with my trades, and I'm like, dang, bro, I could have been 8-1 instead of 7-6. And like, say you got a 100K funded account, and you're like going for 1% a day, bro, and you're 8-1, bro. That's 7K, and that's like $7,000 within like a 1 month time span. So it's like, I don't know, it's not like that for me, but just putting it in like a different perspective, like in the long term, because that's where I want to be. So like, you know, it's not a high amount of trades. Like, I probably could have took more trades, but I did miss a lot of trades, honestly, because like, you see, I only traded Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, I know Tuesday, I don't think there was any setups, or I might have missed one. And then Friday I had an exam, and there was a solid GJ setup on Friday that I missed. This is Monday. That's today. There wasn't nothing today, bro. Not for me. But yeah, this was something solid for real. Like, I would have took that. This was a big zone too, so I just would have had to stop loss right there, and then boom, it would have won. So yeah, man, that was it for the week. This was honestly a very insightful week. Not the best week for me, but it was very insightful, so I really appreciate this week. And yeah, I'm grateful for everybody who's watching my videos, man. Like, I hope you guys are learning something from this. So yep, I'll see y'all next week.